There we go. How's that? Hopefully people can hear me now. I think previously was not on the correct input. So anyway, go ahead and start over and say that stuff again. Thank you. So I have been working on this guy. We're gonna put a little bit of a pause on him because I'm a part of this group where we're kind of challenging ourselves to get certain things painted throughout the month for the whole year. And what I chose to do was at least 2 Marvel Crisis Protocol models every month. Well, I haven't really done anything for this month, so I'm going to work on Iron Man tonight. And if you'll notice, Iron Man's more of a palish red instead of like a hot rod red that you normally see. I'm going with a more so in the Marvel comic books, this is more of the Rescue red. Rescue is what the armor that Tony makes for Pepper Potts. But I wanted to do kind of a take on that and do one of the original Rescue models where it's like a palish red, almost rose red, with like a silver, but it's not really. It's not necessarily a like a platinum silver. It's more of a toned down silver, but not quite gunmetal gray. So that's what we'll be doing today. Working on that. Gonna get a reference up so make sure that I'm putting the right stuff in the right place. Here. Okay. All right. You got a couple decent references here. All right. So first things first, I need to find like a good base kind of gray to put on there. It isn't too dark. I think this graphite might work. Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Having fun. Thanks for joining me if you are. I've had a pretty good day today. Not too bad. Can't complain. Let's see here. Angry eyebrows. Is that my eyebrows? Are my eyebrows angry? What's up, Coco? I've been lurking your stream for the last few. I've been working on the I think you've been playing BlazBlue instead of Guilty Gear, I think. Nice, yeah. I'm liking all your screens and stuff like that. We'll have to talk. Maybe maybe you can give me some advice on some neat screens that I can put up for like waiting and stuff like that. If you I don't have any shout outs or any bot commands or anything, but if you like fighting games, Coco's your guy. He's good at them and he streams. So hop over there and give him a follow. Nice, nice. Are you're still maining the same guy, right? Yeah, man. I don't really have that many people follow or watch or anything, but I mean, I'm glad to send them your way. Hopefully the music's not too loud. It's a bit loud in my ears, but as long as it's not loud to you guys, I'm happy. Could do some audio routing and get it like to where I don't hear it, but I actually like the music and I dig it, so. So this is a scale color, and as you notice, Iron Man's quite metallic already. I base coated him with some metallics, but the scale color is quite matte, we'll say. It's not shiny or glossy, so we'll probably have to work some magic that I do not have, but I'll figure something out. Hopefully I repositioned my mic. Hopefully the mic sounds good and isn't tinny or too far away sounding. After I get done with Iron Man, I'll probably move on to Crossbones. Just kind of get I really actually kind of need to get the core Marvel Crisis Protocol box done, essentially. I've kind of been a little, I wouldn't say lazy about it. I've been reticent to work on some of the core characters, namely Iron Man and a few others. I base coated Iron Man and I was like, oh. So, for Crisis Protocol, it's really weird. It came out at an odd time, like, where we were all still kind of big into X-Wing or and the beast that is Warhammer brought out a new edition for 40K and all that jazz, and everybody always gets super excited for the new edition of 40K, and then they get raffle stomped by whatever the brand new codex is, and they get unexcited about it. But it's a very good game. I actually did a demo with the developers of it, which are guys from they're from the Privateer Press ilk. And they left Privateer Press, started their own company, Atomic Mass Games, which is under the umbrella of Asmodee. It's a fun game. The few times I played it, I did a demo, like I said, with the creators. Privateer Press is known mostly for War Machine and Hordes, and that's pretty much what those guys worked on before they went to AMG. And it's a good game. We didn't really catch a following in our area. But that doesn't mean that, it's pretty deep into a number of models right now, but that doesn't mean you can't just jump in. To have a roster, you really only need 10 models. You need some terrain, but the core set comes with 10 really, and terrain. It's pretty good value for what it is. Competitively, it's not questionable, but like some people have opinions and whatnot about whether the core characters are extremely competitive, but I'm sure you can make a good team out of some core and some non-core characters. So sorry, I've been rambling. Yeah, no, FFG doesn't have rights to it. So the way it works is Asmodee's kind of split all their stuff off, and AMG is now handling all the miniature games. FFG is handling all the board game style games. And so like they even took X-Wing away from FFG and gave it to AMG. X-Wing, Armada, Legion, all of them are now under AMG. AMG is a good company. Like they're good guys. Yeah. It was big news back last year. Yeah, and AMG are they're good. I think it kind of hit FFG hard, but simply because it's it took a lot of their stuff away from what they normally have. But ultimately it's Asmodee's call, right? And hopefully, I guess what they, while I'm sad because FFG had some good stuff going, and their, especially like their organized play group was really great. Hopefully FFG can concentrate really well on their board games and some of the other things that they do really well, and hopefully AMG can do these games justice. And I know AMG has the heart for it. Like I wouldn't put that past them, but they have in the past worked very manually, if you will. Like they don't. A lot of their like rules updates are very PDF and like one-off informationally driven. But we'll see how it goes. Their support for official play has been very, very casual, I'll say. And one of the things I do fear is that they won't that they'll concentrate really heavily on that. But I have to give them the benefit of the doubt until I see otherwise, really. But with Crisis Protocol, a lot of their official play, which admittedly has been in a pandemic, has been very very casual. But that's still kind of good because they are still supporting the game through the pandemic, and they have been giving customers play at home kind of experiences. Like you get to still be a part of the event kind of thing, even though stores aren't having those official play events in their store kind of thing. So like I said, I got to give them the benefit of the doubt. This gray is coming out pretty good. It's gonna be a nice base, I think. But yeah, that's that's the AMG FFG update. If you hadn't been in the loop. I'm not covering the model too much while I'm painting, am I here? I'm always afraid I'll do that. Let's see here. I'm trying to find good spots to get this color in. But yeah, no, I've actually really, the times I've played Marvel Crisis Protocol, it's a fun blend of you know, that you know, abilities, skills, and that superhero-y feel, without it being like, you know, one character's overpowering and insane to deal with. You know, some are harder to deal with, you know, but like every game's gonna have rock paper shotgun, right? Like you're gonna have one character that just is hard to deal with your team, I guess, that you pick. That's one of the cool things about Crisis Protocol. Is like the standard way to play is you take a team of 10 models, and you're whatever the each mission is built up of a extraction and a I forget the name of the other one. But there's two scenario types. One is where you hold something to get points, and one is where you have to like pick something up and maintain control of it, kind of thing. It's really cool because it's all about gaining those victory points rather necessarily than like beating up your other team and just having a brawl. So it's a little bit of both, right? And I think it's super neat to do it that way, because there's objectives, and since there's objectives, you have a lot of interesting play. Some characters are way better than, you know, others at holding objectives or maintaining support, you know, for your team. And since you get 10 models, what you get to do is there's like each mission will have a cost on it, and the highest of the two mission costs will be what you play at. And so you pick your team of however many characters you can fit at that cost. So if so like Iron Man might be 3 threat, and your highest mission might be 16 threat. So that would mean I have 13 more threat to use to build the rest of my team, kind of thing. It's pretty neat idea. And so, you know, your list isn't necessarily specifically like if you were to go to a tournament or whatnot. Your character list might not be the same for game 1 as it is for game 2. It's from the same pool of the 10 that you took, but it might not be the same for the specific round, if you will. Because you might have a different scenario. Might pick different people. Oh crap. Well, I'll have to fix that. So anyway, if you're interested, definitely check out some YouTube videos. There's tons of people that play it, and a ton of YouTube content out there, And if you ever want to, like, whenever we get back to playing out in the real world, I can definitely bring it out sometime and we'll play. As well, there is I believe there's a TTS mod on, to play it online. So there's that. Can always try it out there. But you can always go to Atomic Mass Games website and try to get some information there too. And if you like superheroes and Marvel in general, it's great fun. So, yeah. Oh, you moved? Hopefully you stayed in the same area, or same, not too far away from us. And hopefully it's a positive move, like it's all good things and all good reasons. And if you did move far away, well, we're online. Feel free to hit me up. We'll play some games. My right arm's been a little bit busted, so I've been limiting the video games as of late, but I'm sure it'll be okay soon enough. I can get maybe a round of Rocket League in before it. Maybe 2 rounds before it starts acting up. So Ashboro, okay, well, not too far away then. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So, I'm a software developer, software engineer, so I gotta keep everything. I'm actually wearing a brace right now, because so it all stems from tennis elbow and nerve damage, essentially. But when I work, I keep my arms straight, like absolutely straight. You just have to. And I have to limit my controller usage sometimes whenever it acts up. Unfortunately, because I start to get pain here in my hand. Yeah. Yep. You're in the same boat as me, because data entry and software development, we're not on nothing but keyboards all day. Honestly, what does the most damage is moving your hands from your keyboard to your mouse and back, over and over again repetitively, because that gets you out of position, and that gets you're constantly moving back and forth, and so that's where a lot of the troubles can stem from. So try to limit that, and if you have ways to keep your arms straight at all times, those are the best things to do. I'm gonna turn this fan on real quick. Yeah, absolutely. If there's any information or whatnot, because I've gone through all kinds of stuff, just let me know. I can help you with it. I tend to use mechanical keyboards. If my keyboard is raised or has raised keys, then I will use a wrist pad to even up where my wrists are to the keyboard. Things like that. I'll position everything to where the mouse is closer. All kinds of stuff like that. So. There's a couple spots I might have to fix, but we'll get there. There are some ergonomic keyboards. There are some fake ergonomic keyboards too that will say that they're ergonomic, but they're not truly ergonomic. So gotta watch out for that. Yeah. So. Pull up this picture of rescue that I was looking at earlier. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's why there's this strap that goes around my arm, my forearm, because of the tennis elbow. It's essentially readjusting the point of where the stress is on my arm. It's one of the things that I've had to do. Gotta keep this paint thin. Make sure we don't lose detail. Unfortunately, the base coat here was already a little thick, and that is my fault. But it's okay. We'll be alright. Still plenty of detail. It's not the end of the world. Unfortunately, this extremely matte graphite gray is extremely matte, and so it doesn't tend to pull out the details to be seen easily, but they're still there. It'll be okay, and we'll deal with it. So I am not the type of painter that does comic style painting on miniatures. If you're interested in that, look up Epic Duck Studios on Twitch. And that guy is pretty awesome. And he does comic style miniature painting. Pretty great. And he has YouTube tutorials on comic style painting as well. So if you ever want to paint your Marvel Crisis Protocol or any other miniatures in a very comic style, comic book style, he's a great resource to go to and to watch. Just random shout outs as I think about them. Alright, man. Well, thanks for joining. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Have a good night. like this gray. Although I do have to figure out what other colors I'm going to be putting in here to make it kind of pop up and be more than just this matte gray. We'll figure it out. Almost want like a, not quite champagne, but like a shimmer to it. Not metallic per se, but almost pearlescent. Try and figure something out. We'll see. Unfortunately, some of these things are real ingrained in there. Not too terrible. Oh. Gotta fix that. The old water on the brush method. Not perfect, but it gets the job done. The brush is not cooperating too well sometimes. I probably spend way too much time on the underneath details of a model. But it's fine. It's fine. Something that's bugging me here. There we go. Getting there. Much better. Alright. Whoops. There are no whoopsies in painting, right? That's not how this works, right? Oh, didn't even notice my paper's curling up. Put some more water in there. Or just reset the palette like I said I would last time, but I'm not. I didn't yet. Probably should reset the palette. Probably the easiest at this point. That's better. Now the more difficult side. And this is why sometimes it's good to paint before you assemble. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. No problem. Look at that. Just wipe away the mistake. And some of the not mistake. Oh yeah, paint's starting to dry. Which polish you have failed me. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Give me a little bit more life here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fighting with a tiny well of paint here. As good as that's gonna get. Next. Determined to get this grade on tonight. Come on. There we go. It's okay. Not sure about those boots yet. Do need something offsetting here though. Okay. I'll decide what to do here later. Don't know if anybody's still out there watching, but hopefully if you are, you're having fun and you're having a good night. I'm certainly having fun painting this rescue style Iron Man. With my dry wet palette. is starting to look good. Ooh. Nice. Yo. Just a little bit of touch up here. Oops. Well, that might be the wrong color. Well, shucks. Maybe you're the right color. Yeah. Whoops. This is fine. Nothing we can't fix. Now then. Much more reasonable. Just gotta blend it in a little bit. There we go. All right. Cool, cool. thank you. We're trying here, we're trying. We'll get there. I think with the wet palette acting up, probably gonna have to not really mess with many other colors tonight. Alright. Do want to fix this though. Okay. Looks a little better. Crap. Nope, not what I was going for. Well, we're just gonna have to touch it up. This is fine. Not a problem. So we don't want Iron Man with a smirk, do we? That'd look funny. Just like a smirky Iron Man. I mean, it'd be character fitting, I guess. At least for the man in the suit, but that'll work. Alright. I'm going to stop there for today. Thank you to anybody who has joined and watched. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for hanging out with me while I do this. And hopefully everybody will have a great rest of the week. I'm gonna try to stream some more this week. Not sure about day or time. Probably not tomorrow or Wednesday. Maybe Thursday, we'll see. we'll see. But again, thanks to anybody who joined. We made some progress, so we'll call it there. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. We'll fix this, and then we'll call it. How about that? Fix this right here. Come on. Well, there we go. That's more acceptable. Ugh, I'll be stuck in this one piece all day, won't I? Get obsessed with this. It's gonna be perfect. There we go. Alright. Cool. Now we're done. Now we're gonna call it. Alright, well, again, second time. Thanks for anybody who joins. We'll continue working on Iron Man next time. That was the choice for on the Discord server. So yep, we'll keep going. All right, everybody have a good night. Bye.